Beloved friends, hear this truth deeply in your hearts. When it comes to the sacred union of marriage, the divine does not leave you to wander in the dark. Oh no. The infinite intelligence speaks clearly, powerfully, and lovingly to guide you toward the soul destined to walk beside you on this magnificent journey. Let us awaken together to the 5 profound ways God reveals to you who to marry. First, the divine speaks in silence, through that quiet knowing nestled deep within your soul. That inner voice, calm and unwavering, is your compass. It is the sacred whisper that will never mislead you. When you learn to listen, to truly listen, your heart will know with unshakable certainty who your true partner is. This is no fleeting feeling, but a steadfast certainty, a divine assurance planted in your very being. Second, behold the miraculous dance of synchronicities. The universe will conspire with breathtaking precision to bring your beloved into your orbit. A chance meeting, a repeated name, a sudden intuition. These are the sacred breadcrumbs laid by the divine. When you open your eyes and your heart, you see these signs everywhere. This is the divine choreography of love unfolding before your very eyes. Third, alignment with your highest self is the sacred law by which God operates. When your life flows in harmony with your highest purpose, the partner you are meant to marry will emerge naturally, a mirror of your soul's highest aspirations. Marriage is not merely a union of 2 bodies or minds. It is a sacred dance of 2 souls aligned in divine mission and purpose. Fourth, do not fear the tests and challenges. These are the refining fires of love. The divine uses trials to reveal the core of compatibility, to sift away illusion and reveal the gold beneath. True love is tested and proven, like precious metal in the crucible. When you endure and overcome, what remains is a bond blessed and solidified by heavenly wisdom. And finally, the ultimate confirmation. Peace. The peace that fills your heart when you stand before your divine partner is unmistakable. It is not just a fleeting emotion but a deep and abiding calm that reassures you. This is the one. In the midst of life's storms, this peace will be your anchor, your divine seal upon your union. So, beloved, be still and know that God is guiding you every step of the way. Trust in these sacred signs. Follow the whispers, embrace the synchronicities, align with your highest purpose, endure the refining fires, and rest in the peace that confirms your divine match. Your perfect partner awaits, for the divine never fails to show you who to marry. Walk boldly in this truth. Your love story is written by God's hand. The universe, in its infinite wisdom and boundless love, speaks to us in a language beyond words, a language woven through the fabric of time and space, manifesting in moments so precise and meaningful that they seem almost miraculous. When it comes to revealing the one who is meant to walk alongside you in life's most sacred covenant, God orchestrates a symphony of synchronicities and divine signs that cannot be ignored. These are not mere coincidences but divine appointments, sacred invitations from the heavens themselves, designed to catch your attention, to guide your steps, and to illuminate the path to your destined partner. Imagine this. You keep encountering the same face in different places, or hearing the same name echoed in conversations around you, or perhaps you find yourself drawn to the same book, song, or phrase repeatedly. These are not random occurrences. They are the universe's way of sending you a message, a beacon of light amidst the noise and confusion of everyday life. When you begin to tune in, to open your heart and your mind to these subtle signals, you become a receiver of divine wisdom. The cosmos conspires in your favor, setting into motion a chain of events that brings your soulmate into your life at exactly the right moment. Each synchronicity is like a note in a grand melody composed by God, a melody that, when played in full, reveals the face of your true love. These signs may appear as gentle nudges or powerful experiences, but they always serve one purpose: to confirm that you are on the right path. Perhaps you find yourself thinking of someone only to receive an unexpected message from them. Or you might stumble upon a chance meeting that feels so serendipitous, so perfectly timed, that you can't help but believe it was designed by a higher power. The divine speaks through these moments to assure you that your prayer has been heard, your desires acknowledged, and your destiny set in motion. But here's the secret. You must be willing to see and believe. The divine signs are subtle, often cloaked in everyday life, waiting for you to recognize their significance. This requires faith Faith that the universe is not random but intentional, that you are not alone, but lovingly guided. When you cultivate an attitude of openness, when you trust in the unseen hand steering your journey, the floodgates of divine communication open wide. You begin to notice the patterns, the repeated symbols, the uncanny timings, all pointing toward your perfect match. Synchronicities also come as confirmations, reinforcing the decisions of the heart. When you meet someone who feels right, the repeated signs will continue to affirm this connection. Doors open effortlessly, conversations flow naturally, and obstacles melt away. The universe conspires not only to bring you together, but to clear the way for the blossoming of your love. In this divine dance, patience is your ally. The signs may come softly at first, almost imperceptibly, but if you remain present and receptive, their power grows louder and clearer. Remember, God's timing is perfect, not rushed, not delayed. Each sign, each coincidence, is a step closer to the union blessed by heaven. So, open your eyes, open your heart, and watch for these divine whispers in your daily life. They are the unmistakable fingerprints of God's hand guiding you to the love that was always meant to be. There is a profound truth that resonates through the very fabric of existence. The divine moves in perfect harmony with your highest self and divine purpose. When it comes to choosing the one you are meant to marry, God's guidance is not random or haphazard. It is exquisitely aligned with the sacred mission of your soul. This alignment is the cornerstone upon which true love is built, for the partner destined for you is not simply a companion but a reflection, a mirror of your highest aspirations and spiritual growth. To understand this is to step into a new dimension of faith and empowerment, where love is not merely an emotion but a divine collaboration in your journey toward wholeness. When your life is attuned to your highest purpose, everything shifts. You begin to radiate a magnetic energy that attracts not just anyone, but the right someone. One whose soul vibrates at the same frequency, who complements your mission and uplifts your spirit. This alignment with your highest self acts like a cosmic magnet, drawing in the relationship that is meant to nurture, challenge, and expand your being. It is not about settling for companionship or filling a void, but about entering a partnership that elevates both souls to their fullest potential. This process requires clarity, a clear vision of who you are at your core and what your life's purpose truly is. When you live with intention, seeking not just personal happiness but a higher calling, you position yourself to receive God's unmistakable guidance. The divine will never lead you to a relationship that detracts from your growth or dims your light. Instead, your partner will be a catalyst for your evolution, someone who encourages you to shine brighter, to step into your power, and to fulfill your destiny with courage and grace. Moreover, this alignment fosters a deep sense of peace and confidence. When you are synchronized with your highest self, you no longer need to chase love or question whether someone is right for you. The right partner simply appears as a natural extension of your spiritual path. Their presence feels harmonious, uplifting, and inevitable, as though the universe itself has conspired to bring you together. This is not chance, it is divine orchestration, the beautiful unfolding of a plan written in the stars. In this sacred partnership, love becomes a powerful force of creation. Together, you and your beloved co-create a life that reflects your shared values, dreams, and divine mission. You become allies in the highest sense, champions of each other's growth and joy. The relationship serves as a spiritual sanctuary, a place where both partners feel safe to be their authentic selves and to evolve without fear. Recognizing this truth shifts the way you approach love. It transforms it from a pursuit of temporary pleasure into a commitment to a lifelong journey of mutual empowerment and divine purpose. You learn to trust that God is not only showing you who to marry, but is also preparing both of you for the sacred work ahead. This work is not always easy, but it is always worthwhile, for it leads to a union steeped in grace, strength, and eternal love. To walk this path is to embrace the divine timing and divine match that reflects the highest version of yourself. A love that honors your soul and propels you toward your greatest destiny. And the grand design of divine love. Challenges are not obstacles but sacred instruments, carefully placed by God to reveal the true nature of the bond between two souls. When we seek to understand who we are truly meant to marry, it is not merely the moments of joy and ease that define the relationship, but the way love endures and deepens through trials and tests. The divine, in infinite wisdom, often allows these challenges to unfold as a form of spiritual alchemy, transforming the raw material of affection into the gold of genuine compatibility and unwavering commitment. Love that is destined to last is tested by fire. It is in the crucible of hardship that the depth of connection is revealed. When the initial excitement fades and the novelty wears off, what remains is the real fabric of the relationship. Do you stand firm together, or do you crumble at the first sign of difficulty? The divine uses these moments to strip away illusions, to clear away the layers of fantasy and infatuation, so that what shines through is the authentic connection of two souls truly aligned. This is where love moves beyond surface attraction into the realm of soul-deep partnership. Every challenge faced together becomes a teacher. Disagreements, misunderstandings, external pressures, and personal struggles are not random misfortunes but divine opportunities to grow closer, to build trust, and to deepen respect. When both partners are willing to navigate these storms with openness and grace, the relationship is strengthened immeasurably. The divine watches, guiding and supporting, but it is the willingness of the two individuals to endure and grow that confirms the sacredness of their union. The tests of compatibility also reveal how well each partner supports the other's growth. True love encourages expansion and freedom, even amidst difficulty. If challenges bring out selfishness, blame, or withdrawal, the divine gently signals that the partnership may need re-evaluation. But if these trials foster patience, empathy, and mutual support, it becomes clear that this is a relationship built on a foundation meant to last. The ability to face adversity hand in hand, without losing sight of love's core, is the unmistakable sign that God's hand is at work. Moreover, these challenges serve as a purification process. They help to remove the distractions and false hopes that might cloud judgment. When you face trials together and emerge stronger, your connection is validated by experience and endurance, not merely by idealized dreams. This grounding in reality is essential for a marriage that will thrive over time, rooted in truth and mutual respect. The divine's wisdom is perfect in timing and method. Sometimes, tests come early, before commitment, to prevent you from entering a relationship that is not aligned with your highest good. Other times, they come after vows are exchanged, to deepen and solidify the bond. In every case, the trials are not punishments but gifts, sacred chances to prove the love that is meant to be and to release what is not. So when difficulties arise, do not despair or flee. Instead, see these moments as divine tests, proof that your relationship is on a sacred path. Embrace the challenges with courage and faith, knowing that through them, God is revealing the true partner for your soul, one who will stand by you through all seasons of life. There is a sacred stillness, a profound calm that settles deep within your soul when you stand in alignment with God's will, especially in matters of the heart. This peace is unlike any fleeting happiness or surface-level contentment. It is a deep, unshakable serenity that transcends circumstance, doubt, and fear. When God shows you who to marry, this peace becomes the ultimate confirmation, the divine signature that your choice is blessed and true. It is a still small voice, a quiet assurance that rings louder than any external noise or chaotic thoughts. Imagine the turmoil that often surrounds matters of love, the anxiety, the second-guessing, the restless searching for signs and guarantees. In contrast, the peace that God imparts cuts through all of that confusion like a beacon of light in the darkest night. It does not demand explanations or proof. It simply is. This peace settles in your heart and mind, wrapping you in a cocoon of divine certainty, letting you know that you are exactly where you need to be. It is the soul's way of saying, yes, this is right. This is the one. This peace is the fruit of alignment, with yourself, with your higher purpose, and with the divine plan unfolding perfectly. When you walk in harmony with God's guidance, the choice of your life partner becomes effortless, radiant, and free from turmoil. It is not a restless searching or an anxious hoping. It is a deep knowing that invites you to rest, trust, and surrender. This peace becomes a sanctuary within, a refuge that supports you through life's uncertainties. It is important to recognize that this peace does not mean that every moment in your relationship will be easy or without challenges. Life will test you, as all sacred unions are tested, but even in the midst of storms, this peace remains. It is the quiet strength that anchors you when the waves rise, the unmovable center from which love flows with grace and resilience. When peace rules your heart, it is a sign that you and your partner are walking the path God has laid out, together. Many people confuse peace with complacency or fear of change, but divine peace is anything but passive. It is an active, vibrant force that empowers you to make decisions with clarity and confidence. It gives you the courage to say yes to love, to commit fully, and to face whatever comes with faith and joy. This peace aligns you with the highest good, dissolving doubts and fears that cloud your vision, and replacing them with faith in divine timing and perfect design. When you find this peace, honor it. Do not let the noise of others' opinions or your own insecurities drown it out. This peace is your spiritual compass, a sacred confirmation that the path you walk toward love is truly guided by God. It is a gift, a divine blessing, that assures you that the person you are called to marry is the one who will walk beside you in harmony, strength, and grace. Trust in this peace. Let it be your foundation, your guiding light, and your anchor in love's sacred journey.